Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the background, this video was not planned, but I just have the urge to pull out my cards and do a bit of a reading for you guys. I was actually doing some editing and while Isabella was having a nap, and I just feel the need to do a reading, and I don't even know what the energy feels like, to be honest. I just feel like something needs to be said. I tried to sit down and channel before for a different planty video that I was gonna do later tonight, and nothing was coming through, and I thought, okay, well I guess I'm not meant to, receive anything right now. But I feel like they need the cards. I don't know why, but I don't even, anyways, I have loads of card decks here. I have the Magic of the Unicorns, Work Your Light Oracle card deck. This is my brother's. The Archangel cards, this is also my brother's. The Light Seers, the Star Code Astral, and the Self-Care, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. The reason I was drawn to this deck, and the reason I got this one, because I figured, let's see like what angels maybe could help us in this time, because I feel like they are around. I'm starting to get a really bad headache as I'm filming, so I guess someone needs to hear it, and yeah. So I'm going to start off with this deck, Work Your Light, the Oracle cards. I haven't got the tripod that can like tilt you guys down, so I will have to keep you here and just pull up the cards as they come out. I'll have to order another tripod. I'll see if I can put it down a little bit more. Oh, that might be a little bit better. Okay. Okay, just setting the intention for everyone to get a clear message that's watching on my YouTube, for it to see the right people that it needs to connect to, for them to feel in their heart if this message is for them, and to be able to discern which is for them and which isn't, and to get a real detailed, clear reading. So I can feel all of my arms and like all of my body the energy starting to change. It feels like, I don't even know how to describe it. It almost feels like you're dropping into a meditation, but deeper, like a hypnosis. That's been happening for the last few days. It doesn't usually ever happen to me. It's only just started to happen, so I guess maybe that might mean something. It might not. I guess it means boundaries. Set your boundaries. You need to work on your boundaries in a spiritual way. Okay. Okay, I feel like this has happened in my personal life, some of my friends' life too, but I feel like it must be a common theme at the minute with the collective. There is a lot of new doors opening for you. There's a lot of ego deaths happening right now. And with that new ego death, the new version of ourselves, we need to learn boundaries. So what does the new version of us need to be able to sustain a positive, healthy balance in life of work and social life, and maybe boundaries of what you're comfortable with other people, or whatever it is. But I just feel like boundaries, too many people getting into your space, maybe you need more space than usual. When you're going through this shift, I feel like it's a very spiritual shift rather than more of a physical. I feel like you're leveling up in a spiritual way, and it's creating this it's creating this gap between your old life and your new life, and right now you're in the middle and you're going through this ego death. You need to step up as the warrior woman in you, and really cut back. Look at the sword. You need to cut back all of what is not serving you anymore from that old version of you, and really step into the new version of you. You're going to be in your little cave for a little while you kind of integrate these new sensations in your body, in, you know, with using your third eye when you know, more than usual when you don't usually use it, using your energy in a different way, feeling other energies. I feel like, if you can see here, she is like a radar right now. Is radar? No, antennae. She's like this aura around her is her antennae, and she can feel other people's energy, and yeah, she can feel energy in a new way. Also, she's protecting her energy because she's got boundaries. So you can see the energy around her. She's putting a protection bubble around her so she doesn't take in and soak in everyone else's energies, because she's set them boundaries in place. So go over your spiritual boundaries with your gifts changing and evolving. I feel like this is totally for me too. So spirit knows, and the universe knows what you're comfortable with and what is acceptable to do, because again, we're constantly evolving. You're leaving that old version of you behind because you're this new person, and your intuition, look at the moon, how big the moon is, your intuition is growing. You need to take the leap of faith and not necessarily jump off a real cliff, but step into what is scaring you. Trust that the universe really is going to look after you, and it's not all an illusion. It's not all an illusion, like, you know, like, it's not fantasy. Your desires, it's real, and it can come into fruition. And you have had some crappy times, but look at all of this old is breaking, so you can have all of the new and the sustainable and the beautiful, like, nourishing, rich, I can't find the word, basically I feel like what's true to your heart, like what actually genuinely feels like would serve you. It's the real version of the authentic version of what you're desiring. You're going to be able to get, because before, this is all like the ego version of what we was desiring. We're getting all of the good stuff that we've wanted for a long time, that is actually resonating with our heart, rather than our ego telling us that that's what we need. And it's took a long time. There's been many challenges, many steps, but we are so connected to ourselves and source energy. Therefore, we're able to move past this stage now, and we're going on to our next stage. This has totally resonated with me, guys, too. Like, I guess it must just be something in the collective right now, that's why it's happening. This is why I wanted to bring this deck up, to see if something is in the cosmos, like what is it astrologically happening as well. There's gonna be some gems coming up, so like some sweet treats of like, not like you can eat, I've just been eating chocolate, but like some beautiful things, like beautiful gems coming up like in your life, like just magical moments and really things that will make you feel like so excited for the like your future. And I can see that it's going to be very abundant. Your future is I'm getting pains in my hands now, so someone might even be okay, so they're showing me like, because my hand started to hurt, let's turn it away, my hand started to hurt, and I feel like you've been trying to dig out these gems from like the side of the cave for so long, and this is your desire, this is what you've wanted, like come on, dig it out. And instead of letting the natural process happen and the walls of these caves naturally dissolving and you learning and going about your journey, I'm sorry, I'm just getting like an overwhelm of emotion right now. I don't know who's emotional, but I'm tapped in. You've been digging at this wall rather than naturally letting it go, and it's now like your hands are hurting, you're sick of digging and forcing things to happen, and you've took a step back, and now the universe is showing you, I'm literally getting full body chills, I don't know why I'm so emotional. You're getting all of these gems are starting to appear, and they're all yours, they're like all yours, and there's enough to go around absolutely everyone, and it's really beautiful, and I'm really emotional. Look, the path is lighting up for you to go there. Like, it's not gonna be hard, it's gonna be easy. It's been hard, you've done that part, it's okay. It's not going to be the most perfect thing forever, but this bit you're just able to rest, and you're able to trust and take that leap without it being ruined. And I'm so emotional, guys, what are you going through? Okay, so there's a lot of snakes around, which to me symbolises the Kundalini energy, the emotions have passed, I'm okay now. Like, I'm really sending you guys a lot of healing because I really resonate with it too, and I know that it's not my emotions coming up, it's somebody else's, and I just really I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad you're hearing this beautiful message, because you are the warrior, you can do it, and you've got such a beautiful future ahead of you. Don't let everyone grab and take all of your stuff, because this is your time. These are your gems, they're yours. So don't let everyone else take any credit or any gems of yours. It's all yours to soak in. Yes, people help us get places, and that's beautiful, that's so divine, but you're so used to giving all the credit to everyone else and letting everyone else have your stuff because you want everyone else to do good, but this is your time, so please take it in and go through the process. I'm getting emotional again. Go through the process and enjoy it. Please just like enjoy it as much as you can, and let everyone say, well done, you're so amazing, you know, I'm so proud of you. Let everyone do that. Let yourself have that moment. I'm so glad that my face is like covered on most of this, because geez, this is emotional. Okay, so snakes, there's a lot of snakes. There's snakes down here, up here. I think some people are going to be going through they're going to start to go through a Kundalini awakening, and they're going to start to see symbols here and there of starting to go through this process. When you hear about it, it might frighten you. There's so many storms, look, all here. The thought of that is so frightening and scary. But then when you start to go through it, it actually might not be as scary as you think. You could be like me. I've been going through my Kundalini awakening now for a while, and I have actually enjoyed it, a lot of it. I haven't had the scary, you know, like shakes, and I don't know what they're called, but when they kind of look like they're having a seizure and stuff like that, and like, you know, where they're going through this really extreme purge almost of old energy. I haven't been through that. People talk so much shit about the Kundalini awakening, and it frightened me. I remember being on the phone to my partner crying, like, I don't want to go for it, I don't want to go for it, I know it's going to happen, I'm seeing it everywhere, all of the signs, my intuition is just telling me, like, I know it's happening. And it had started, and I just wasn't aware of the symptoms and stuff. There's different for everyone, but I was just so frightened because of what everyone had said. And then actually it's actually been so gentle and beautiful, and I've not had any scary thing happen to me. I have enjoyed all of it. There's been parts where it's forced me to heal things that I wouldn't have probably had the courage to heal before this Kundalini awakening, but I would have had to do that anyway. Like, when push comes to shove, you just kind of have to do them things, but it's helped me get through them a lot quicker. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of you guys need to just take a deep breath, just stop in this moment, settle, take a deep breath in, hold your hands on your heart, take a deep breath in, and slowly release. I feel like you've had so much going on, you've not had any time for yourself. Everyone is trying to take things from you, and maybe not take things from you, but like, you're trying to do good, you're trying to get somewhere, and then they're all wanting a piece of what you have, or they're all wanting you to like maybe like promote them or help them, and it's like you're trying to work on what you've got and what you're doing right now. And sometimes it's okay to say no to other people. It's not about them, this is about you. And I really feel strongly that this is the end of this cycle, and I'm getting chills again. Like, I hope you can see that. Like, this is the end of this cycle, and I'm so proud of you for getting this far. I didn't expect to get so emotional. Let me pull a few cards from my the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, just to see what care do you need right now, what care is going to help you. Do you need music? Do you need a sacred bath? Or maybe do you need both? The angle in this video has been terrible the whole time, I do apologise. But it's the message that counts, okay? This is not meant to be a video, it just kind of happened. You can hear Isabel snoring in the background. We're also going to see the angels at the same time. Just what angel would be good to work with right now and call upon to maybe help give you some guidance or healing in this process. Not healing, but I feel like you need rest right now while this is all happening. I'm getting emotional again. This is such an odd reading. I think you need to take a minute to yourself. And rest. And Okay, I do not know how to say this name, but you need to take a minute and rest and just let this part of your life be fun and accept help from others. Don't always feel like you have to help others. Okay, I'm getting so emotional with this reading. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name because I just know I'm not going to be able to. I'm already emotional. We don't need to, but this is the angel that's going to be able to help you right now. Just call upon him and just ask him to help you rest. Ask him to help you go through this process with the most joy. Ask him if he can maybe help you see how beautiful this moment is for what it is in the moment, rather than after it and being like, oh, I wish I just appreciated it a little bit more. Because sometimes it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem as fun as it is when you're in it, but then afterwards you're like, actually that was so amazing. Also, Archangel Gabriel is going to help you in this moment too, so you can again ask him for all of that too. And yeah, I don't really, oh, I've ruined my brother's cards. I've not put them in the right order. Sorry, Ethan, I'll fix them. Oh, there you go. I don't feel like you have to do the certain angels of what only like it says that they can do. They're the two angels that can help you, so I don't feel like, you know, Archangel Michael said, it says on his card about creativity and things like that, but it doesn't necessarily have to stick to things like that. So I didn't even read what they had. Meditation. Take some time for yourself. Meditate, maybe outside in the sun if it's sunny. Soak up all, if you're in the UK, soak up all the sun you can right now, because, you know, we're going into winter soon. Nature. Maybe get a jungle like me in your house and build your plant collection and sit around it and meditate, because why not? And yeah, let's see what else we need. Also look how she's like getting all the things into her head, in her third eye. Listen to the messages that Spirit's given you, because Spirit's giving you a lot of messages right now. You just need to calm your mind enough to hear it. And also they're saying smell the roses. So, you know, when they say that saying, I can't remember what it is, something like I think it's like, it's not all like roses and whatever it is. This time you're allowed to smell the roses. You're allowed to have that good time. You're allowed to have the fun, because it is all roses. I don't know what the saying is, you know what I mean. It is all roses for you right now. You're allowed that time. And again, I don't know how long that's gonna last, because life isn't meant to just be all positive and amazing. It's meant to be up and down, so we can learn and we can grow and we can experience the positive times, because if we had only positives, it wouldn't even be positive, it would just be neutral. Whereas when we experience negative, we can also experience them good times too. Abundance planning. So you're going to be getting a lot of money coming up. So with this new shift, you need to start planning for having more money than you do right now. And I know that sounds really weird, like planning to have more money, but when you have let's say if you've been in the same situation with money for the longest time, then you will be used to having that money, and you might not necessarily save a lot right now, or have money to save, or you won't. If you just started to get a lot more income today and you was just excited and spending it all the time, then you wouldn't ever see really the benefits of having that extra income, because it would already be gone and you wouldn't have any in your bank account in case something happened. So start to save now, even if it's like £1 a week, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, don't know what your current situation is like, but save as much as possible. Maybe cut back on things that you don't necessarily need to save, just so you're in the habit of saving. So then when all of this money starts to come in, you're already in that mindset of saving rather than wasting it and then repeating the same patterns. So I've learned a lot about money over the years, because I struggled a lot with money. I had loads of limited beliefs around money, and I was really scared to get money because I was really frightened of not knowing what to do with it, and what if I don't pay taxes properly, what if I do something wrong, or what if, I don't know, I just thought, what if something goes wrong? I'm not a businessman, so I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. So Bobby is crying. So yeah, I basically just went on YouTube and I learnt loads about money and like investing and all things like that. So now I feel like I understand money more, and I understand how people make money. I understand what they do with their money, and how much is good to be invested, how much is good to be in a current normal bank account, how much is good to be in savings, and things like that. I just feel like I could handle more money now, and I can feel comfortable rather than more panicked. So save money now, because money is coming to you, and we want to prepare for that and handle it in the best way possible, rather than getting all of the money and then self-sabotaging by spending it all because you're subconsciously worried about, how am I meant to do this, So yeah, that is your reading. Thank you for letting me read for you today. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really, really appreciate all of you guys, and you guys make me connect to my emotions more, I guess. I always, in readings, I'm always able to connect to other people's emotions more than my own. It's hilarious, but we are working on that. But yeah, subscribe, make sure you subscribe below. I'm going to be filming another video later, but again, it didn't come through in the channel what we needed. I think, to be honest, that was some of my answers, questions answered there. But yeah, I feel better now. I feel like I've gotten that off my chest, because there was definitely something that needed to be said and I just didn't know what, and I felt drawn to my cards, and now I feel like, okay, it's out there now. Sometimes when I feel like that, if I don't get it out, I'm just sat there and I start to feel anxious and nervous, and not because I'm nervous about what's going to happen, it's just because I'm starting to feel other people's energy connect to mine, because I'm meant to give out a message, but I don't know what it is sometimes. So I'm like, oh, so I need to get it out there, and YouTube is almost like a therapy session for me sometimes. It's like, this is like my diary of what I'm going through in my spiritual journey and what I do to make it better and all of this. So yeah, it really helps get it out of me. It's almost like if I purging it out and speak to you guys, it kind of leaves me a little bit. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe below, check out all my other channeled videos, my planty videos, and I'm gonna go and give Isabella a cuddle. Oh no, she's not awake, but I'm gonna go carry on editing and eating my chocolate. Bye.